MeMA-Music is a unique program. I find it to be just exciting and wonderful. People identify with music that they love. When you can use that as a hook to involve students in programs, then you get them interested. Once you have them interested, you can guide them into other areas of interest.
When you came in with this curriculum for MeMA-Music, it was really at the right time for them because they realized, hey, I'm noticing something in the world that I'd never noticed before. And the thing I really loved about the music aspect was they really got to know what the lyrics were for, what was the background.
MeMA-Music is an arts-infused global education framework for engaging students grades 6 through 12 in analyzing, evaluating, and researching how socially conscious music, specifically during the 60s and 70s, played an essential role in social movements that really changed America and the world.
I learned a lot about music and how lots of lyrics and songs from that time related a lot to war, which I had no idea.
One of the great things about the MeMA program was that they also got to have this other component about how music can be like a shared experience and how it can reflect the way people view their society and life.
These are topics, whether it's civil rights or whether it's the Vietnam War or even current events. All of this is related because when we learn about the mistakes of the past, then we can talk about those and find out, where did we go wrong? What did we do? How did we get involved in this?
We didn't really know about the war or the cost or who was dead and what was actually between.
I don't know nothing about Vietnam, nothing, and I was happy that I learned this because now I can go home and teach my parents and well, not teach them but tell them what I've learned. Yeah.
This program is really good because it's not just reading something out of a textbook. It's actually something that it's hands-on learning. The program opens up new experience. You have your own ideas. You could do whatever you want, and you finally understand the purpose of war.
We often hear comparisons of current wars with the war in Vietnam, but how are students supposed to make connections between contemporary wars and the Vietnam War if they're really not learning about that era? This is just one of the reasons we feel that the study of landmark achievements from the 60s and the lessons of the Vietnam War are more relevant to teach today's youth, in particular to help them become globally competent citizens.
Since we'll have a more diverse country, we'll also have a more diverse government.
How do you think it's going to be in this world for that culture, for that really diverse culture?
And yeah. When you look up facts and research, you learn about the dates and the wars and how many people died, but you don't really learn about how people saw it and how it affected the people home so much individually.
And this was a chance for them to collaborate with their friends. They got to express their own ideas. They got to talk during class, which they loved. I think they liked the fact that it was different from anything they had done before, and it wasn't adults talking at them. Their experiences and opinions were respected.
Being able to learn about the past through music, through social interaction with their peers, allows them to connect, allows them to learn about their past, so that I think when they see things in contemporary society, they think, oh, this reminds me of this, something I learned before or in the past. And I think they're able to make those connections and think a little more critically about their surroundings, because a lot of these students don't really get outside of their community. And national events and current events aren't really something that students are asked to engage in.
We passed around song lyrics from some of the songs that we're going to work with you guys. Let's talk about how this song makes you feel. What's your first sort of emotion?
It just makes me think about life today versus back then, and it's there's really not much of a big difference. I can't say like the situations of the environments have like not really changed.
Right.
Like the environment may look different, but the same situations are still going on. So
I want to be the president. You know, my son gonna be already born into history. It's a black president. He gonna know that already.
One of the great things about the MeMA-Music program is that it's incorporating all of the arts, but in a more academic setting. I mean, we're testing our students in the sciences, math, and English. And what this does is it acts as a great bridge to bridge the social sciences and the English courses, but yet it gets students interested in the curriculum, especially students who are interested in arts, who don't even have an opportunity to take art classes at their school, and it also helps them in their academic classes. So I don't think this is your typical art program that people are very readily willing to cut out of their schools.
That's a wonderful aspect that MeMA-Music is able to provide, is this opportunity for students to learn about each other. It's a syllabus that I would love to see expanded into other schools.
I also liked how you brought in experts. These people help them get some new ideas to take what they wanted to do and either refine it or even just say, hey, you know what, this is even better, so I'm going to go this direction.
I'm trying to survive. A soldier in the army, salute Uncle Sam. What could I do? I gotta be a real man.
MeMA-Music have taken it upon themselves to try and help students learn and understand the deep-rooted aspects of our history and then relating it through music.
If our students are going to be prepared to participate as active citizens in the 21st century, they really need to understand how history was made and that they have a place in making the choices that really will become the history of tomorrow.
You should see what a lovely, lovely world is to be. Everyone learn to live together.
When you have kids involved in the learning process who are excited and motivated and so happy to be a part of a program, that tells you something about the program.